Star running back Isaiah Smith in a walking boot out for 6 weeks. Fumbles would haunt Benilde early in this game. Teddy Dieters avoids the sack and finds Gavin Gustafson after one of those fumbles for a 22-yard gain.
It's at Benilde-St Margarets. The Spartans go to the air to make something happen. That's a long throw, huh? Teddy Dieters to Noah Arneson. He got a step, and that was a great connection. Long touchdown for Orono.
This is a pretty pass to Noah Arneson. 65 yards on the touchdown, and it's 7-0 Orono in front. The backup running back is Joe Marinero, and he takes over for Benilde tonight. Watch this run as he runs right over a defensive back for Orono. 42-yard gain. Then it's quarterback Nick Peterson to Charlie Hansen. There's a face mask on this play as well, and that makes it a 25-yard gain. 3rd and goal from the 1. Marinero stuffed by the Orono defense. 4th and 2. Marinero stopped again. The Red Knights can't capitalize. Later in the half, BSM's Peterson to Hansen, 10-yard gain. Peterson to Zach Swenson, 11 yards down to the 4. Couple plays later, Marinero would punch it in. Game tied at halftime by the score of 7-7 as they get into the end zone. 3rd quarter now, sophomore running back Camden Royal for Benilde. He will sprint 29 yards on this play for the touchdown to give the Red Knights their first lead, 14-7. A little bit later, their defense comes up big. Elijah Brown stuffs the run for a loss of 8 yards on the play. Big hit right there. BSM ball, 3rd and 16. Peterson avoids the sack, scrambles, and gets the first down, but they would fail to score on the drive. Benilde's ball again, a little bit later. Peterson to Marinero. This is a 13-yard score to put Benilde up 21-7. Great pass. Orono tries to come back. Backup quarterback Graham Beltrand, 39 yards to Arneson down to the 12. But the Red Knights would stop the drive. DJ McCray lost to the 20 to end the drive. And Benilde, without their star running back, wins tonight at home 21-7.
Honestly, we miss him so much. We think we could have, we'd love to have him back there with us, but we have 4 good backs back there, and we know that we can pick it up. We can pick up the slack just fine. We got the sophomore Cam, who's really fast, a couple of juniors, and me in the backfield holding it down. We'd love to have him back, though. We miss him a lot.
I mean, I think it was a good team win. Second half was obviously a lot better than the first half. We got a bunch of young guys figuring it out. First game of the season is always rough. I remember last year we went out to Oconee and got our butts smacked. So, I'm glad the second half we tied some corners around. We got a bunch of young guys. Cam ran the ball really well. Our linemen did really well. Second half we just kind of flipped the switch.
I just love the way they competed. We turned the ball over 4, maybe 5 times, and they just kept coming and coming and coming. And, it was just nice to see them step up and not get down on each other and actually just continue to battle.
Big win tonight for Benilde-St Margarets. Owatonna opens the season as the defending 5A champ. They win at home tonight 44-7. Wow, Owatonna's got something rolling, don't they? The Huskies march down the field on the opening drive. Ethan Walter finds pay dirt, and Owatonna's in front 6-0. Second quarter, Braden Trulson finds a wide open Walter. Touchdown, Owatonna winning tonight 44-7. Star player on the offensive side is Jalen Suggs, one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Somehow on this play bounces out and makes a big gain against the Highlanders. And that long run would lead to Dwayne Givens. The freshman finds the end zone. A little bit later, right here is Givens, and it's touchdown SMB. A little bit later in the quarter, Suggs again trying to make something happen. This is why he's so dangerous, because he can move and he can find the open man. Aaron Severson, however, is there for the interception. Big play for Columbia Heights. SMB's Sanjay Red would score a little bit later in the game. Final tonight was 35-7, SMB a winner. Welcoming his Crusaders onto the field against Richfield tonight. St. Croix-Lutheran running back Connor Melky. An 11-yard touchdown run, and St. Croix was ahead in this game 13-0, but Richfield would come back. Trivian Zorns. This is a 30-yard punt return that would set up a score for Richfield. Watch the play right here. Nice move there. Gets to the corner, cuts it down the field, and a little bit later it would set up Lamar Grayson. A 37-yard touchdown run right here. as he gets to the outside. Richfield wins their opener tonight against St. Croix-Lutheran. Wow, how many cutbacks is this guy gonna have? 49-34, the final in favor of Richfield. Holy Angels getting a fumble recovery early in this game off the nice hit right there. It would set up Joe Longo. He'll take it in for the touchdown, and the Stars are in front, 7-0. A little bit later, you can't do this against a good football team. It's a bad snap on the punt, and it's a safety. 9-0 Holy Angels. And then Alex Knoll with a 40-yard touchdown run right up the gut. Holy Angels winning tonight 44-14.
6'7" offensive tackle Jalen Travis of De La Salle has an offer from the Gophers. The Islanders hosted Simley tonight, and Simley dominated from the start to finish. On 3rd and 1, Hope Adebayo will bust loose on this 65-yard run for a touchdown for the Spartans. Simley wins their opener 35-12.
Taking on De La Salle, Shane Preefel keeps it himself, but the Islanders able to strip it away. Julian Kimmel recovers, but in the fourth quarter, Hope Adebayo doing big things for Simley. Wow, how many times are you gonna miss on the tackles, and is he gonna cut back? Big gain here. It would set up another amazing run by Adebayo as he bounces his way into the end zone. Simley wins tonight 35-12 over De La Salle. There's Andy Rosberg patrolling the sidelines, and his dad Grady on the headsets up above as they took on St. Cloud Tech. It was tackle cancer night at Hutch. Nate Trewick to Chris Schmidt, 30-yard pass for Tech. It sets up Troy Fedema touchdown, and St. Cloud's in front in this game, 8-zip with a 2-point conversion. A little bit later, Hutch comes back. Tyler Schiller, nice 27-yard run for the Tigers right up the middle. Their tight end is playing quarterback this year. Russell Corrigan is going to Boise State on scholarship. Short touchdown run for Russell. Hutch goes on to win tonight at home over St. Cloud Tech 28-21.
Becker at home is tough to beat. It was close in the first half. Just 3 points scored, and they came off the leg of Emma Domke. She, number 43, is a soccer player doing double duty on the football team, and these are Emma's first points of the season. The Bulldogs then built on that in the second half. Watch the tip ball and watch who followed it.
Ooh.
Hunter Klatt with the interception. He'll then return that for a pick six. Thanks for the blocks, guys. That's a game changer. Becker then just started to roll after this. Isaac Koop gets through the line of scrimmage, and he puts on a move, and he's gone. They go on to win over Monticello 22-3.
Roosevelt High School tonight taking on Concordia Academy. Cal Johnson goes in from 6 yards out for the Beacons, and they're in front at this point, 14-0. Jake Cato would score for Concordia. This is a 7-yard TD run. And a little bit later, it's Jaden Quast. This one's going to cover 40 yards. Concordia Academy winning tonight over Minneapolis Roosevelt under the lights in Minneapolis. Nice win for Concordia.
Game here, Hill Murray trailed North St. Paul 8-6, but not for long. The Pioneers got offensive. Brian Adkins gets the corner. He's in, a jaunt to the end zone. They took over this one. Tyson Morris stays low to the ground. Then a burst when he needs one. Another Pioneer score. Pete Bursich gets a big win. Hill Murray wins it 49-8 after trailing 8-6.
Austin Schloter comes up with a big tip ball, and he has blockers and eventually runs it in. It's a pick six, and it's 14-0 Rockets. Kay Richards of Rockford recovers on this fumble here. Nice play, and then Connor Schreckenhaust goes in untouched, 15 yards. We got the fumble, I think, right here. Yep, sorry, a little ahead of myself. And then Connor will take it in for the touchdown, and Rockford wins their opener tonight against Watertown-Mayer. Mayer Lutheran hosting Faribault Bethlehem Academy. Ty Hosey back to pass for Mayer Lutheran, finds Austin Crown, 35-yard pickup down to the 1. Xander Flukas, their star running back, would get in from a yard out, and Mayer's in front, 6-0. We have to show you this botched 2-point conversion. The ball sails over the quarterback's head into the backfield, 30 yards, but Hosey continues to hustle and then finds Eli Johnson for the 2-point conversion. That's doing it the hard way, folks. Final score, Mayer Lutheran winning tonight over Faribault BA in this one. Let's go up to St. Cloud tonight, where a wild football game took place. Logan Johnson to Jalen Williams, 78-yard touchdown. Apollo leading St. Francis 12-7. Then Trevor Patterson runs for a touchdown for St. Francis to put them ahead in this football game. After this celebration happens here, touchdown for St. Francis to make it 14-12. This game was crazy in the first half. So here's the ensuing kickoff after that touchdown. Jalen Williams again. This is a 98-yard kickoff return for a touchdown for Apollo to put them back on top, 20-14. If you think that play is a good one, wait till you see the next one. Michael Gravel will pick off this pass. He's going to go 95 yards for another Apollo touchdown. They end up winning their game tonight over St. Francis, 31-24 the final. Northfield opened up in Rochester tonight against Mayo. Cade Sheehan to Ethan Lair. 5-yard touchdown. Mayo takes the lead and never looks back. Spartans defense would shine as well. They force a fumble, and Mason Gressa will return the fumble, 80 yards for a touchdown. Final score tonight, Rochester Mayo winning over Northfield 48-15.
Henry at St. Paul Central quarterback Gavin Gothard from short distance, that's a touchdown. The Minutemen got it rolling, and they did on special teams too. Watch this, nice block punt. Brian Vernig ends up with the ball. Now we're actually going to lose him at some point here on the sidelines, but yeah, coach, you're in the way. Trust us, he scored, and his team scored a big win. St. Paul Central 21, Henry 13.
And St. Paul Johnson, this might be highlight of the night. What makes Fridays fun. Johnson quarterback Giovanni Gonzalez throws deep, and Joe Moberg makes a remarkable catch at the other end of it.
Did an early 6-0 lead, pick it up second quarter. North's Zach Yeager hitting Dominic McMillan for a 95-yard score, 12-zip North. St. Paul Johnson taking over, and on their first play after the score, they put the ball on the ground right here, and it will be North's big man Darius Hansen scooping it, scoring it, a 40-yard fumble recovery for the touch. North wins 26-6.
The Polars piled it on. Drake Teal breaks this one for 6 to the outside, gets the edge. Minneapolis North, here we go again, 26, St. Paul Johnson 6.
Sayer and his team beginning their journey to the bank against Foley. First quarter Piers already up 7-0. Huge hole for Blake Kowalczyk. Great blocking by the O-line. Goes nearly untouched for a touchdown. Piers up 14-0. Jump into the second quarter, Pioneers up 27-0. Pete Schaumer drops a dime to Matthias Algerin. That's good for a 74-yard score. Piers is rolling 34-0, and they wouldn't let up. Carter Molzoff with some nice moves on his way for the touchdown. Piers crushes Foley in Sayer's debut. They win 52-0.